we have to talk about something that my fellow Arsenal fans that I'm very, very embarrassed about. Arsenal fans are absolutely embarrassing at times. For such a great football club, we have such embarrassing fans. The fact that you can go online and start abusing players that haven't even signed for the club, which is this is just football. If we think about it, this is just entertainment. This is not life or death purposes, guys. But for you guys to go online and start abusing before he's a football player, this guy is a person. And sometimes we just need to leave it at that. Football be football. Why do we need to go and get personal? Why are you going into people's personal lives to the point where they have to turn off their social media comments just because of you vile, vile Arsenal fans? As an Arsenal fan, this makes me sick. It makes me absolutely sick that you guys think it's okay for you to go off and treat another human being like this. Sickening behavior. You guys really, really need to think about what you're doing because your actions has such a big reflection on the club. If we end up getting Madueke, you're supposed to be backing the player. It's not the player's fault. It's the manager that wants to bring him in. It's the club that wants to bring him in. How dare you try and go to someone else's life, someone else's personal life, and try and abuse them online when you would not say that to their face? Furthermore, most of the people that abuse people online, they have never played football, would never know how to kick a ball. Yet these guys think they have the cheek of some of these Arsenal fans. They've done the same to Kai Havertz, our own player, our own player. They did the same to Kai Havertz. This is absolutely appalling behavior, and it needs to be called out whether you're an Arsenal fan or not. With obviously some of the other things that have happened recently with TP. Obviously, we're not going to comment on that. We're going to wait until things are done for us to comment a bit more on that. But other fans are looking at us like we're a bit of a joke of a club now. And to see things like this, it's an absolute travesty. And if you're okay with it, or if you're someone that's participating in the abuse of Noni Madueke, go get a life, go kick some rocks, do better, become a human being. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The fact that we're in 2025 and because the club is making a transfer, you think that you have the cheek, the utter cheek to try and go and abuse someone. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We need to do better, guys. We need to do better. We need to become better. And yeah, it's absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. But what I wanted to talk about as well is the signing of Madueke. Why are we looking to sign Madueke? What does the manager, does the club see in Madueke that we're not seeing? Because to be fair, he's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. I think it's the fact that because he comes from Chelsea that people are in uproar because we've had enough of buying Chelsea players. But as a decent player, he's a decent player. 50 million worth, maybe not. But if Alanga is going for 50 million, if some of these other players are going for around 50 million, as we all know, no offense to Alanga, no offense to Nottingham Forest, but Alanga's probably not 50 million. We can see Alanga's probably not 50 million, is he? But here we are. So for someone like Madueke, who I believe to be better than Alanga, or maybe a similar level, they're a similar age, similar profile, you kind of get it. So that's not Arsenal's fault. But at the same time, I think we probably need to relax a little bit because I know that we've made bids and we're talking about personal terms agreed and stuff, but I think we're trying to make sure that we have someone just in case the Rodrigo one doesn't pull through. That's what I personally think. I might be deluded, but for some reason, this is what I think. I think we're waiting to hear how much Rodrigo's actually going to cost. And then if that's like okay, or we're looking to go with Rodrigo, because we need to remember Rodrigo can play on the left and the right. So if we're looking to go for Rodrigo, we need to make sure that the value kind of fits within our budget. and then we can kind of say, all right, we don't need Madueke, we can go for Eze, we can go for Gyökeres, so on and so forth. But I might be wrong as well. I'm just trying to suggest things that's trying to keep me sane, because I don't get it. Decent player, but I don't get it. Is there any positives that I can find in Madueke? Yeah, he's in terms of technique, in terms of dribbling, he's a baller in that sense. The only thing he misses is his final third, like his final chances that he's supposed to be slotting away. He creates so many chances, and he looks like someone that's supposed to have so many more goals, but he just gets to the last part where you need to make the right decision, whether to shoot or pass, and it seems like it's not working. So I'll say this. First of all, Arsenal fans, we need to do better as Arsenal fans. Stop getting onto players, because you know what's going to happen? It's going to prevent other players from coming to our club, because they're going to look at our fans and they're going to think, vile fan base, absolutely vile. And number two, if it's a big if Madueke does join the club, we need to back him. It makes no sense him joining the club and we don't back him, and we're doing what some of the Liverpool fans were doing in terms of booing their own fans. We don't want to do that. Back the player, know that it's not his fault. It's not his fault. And to be honest, if Madueke does come in with all the abuse that he's been getting, I'd rather him just come in and absolutely shut the Arsenal fans up. I wouldn't even mind him just going up to the crowd and doing this, because he hasn't even joined the club yet. He's not even our club. He's not even our player yet. We don't even know if we're getting him or not. Especially how Berta works. We don't know whether we're getting him or not. And you guys are absolutely pooing on the guy. Do better, guys. Do better. Do better. I honestly think we need to wait for Rodrigo, see what that's happening,